Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of the Nerd Wave Plays. Hope everyone's doing well. So today we're gonna go hit up dungeon numero dos, number 2. And I can't for the life of me recall what it was called, but it's not the swamp one, but it's like a watery dungeon as well. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, but before we jump in, yeah, we're definitely low on health potions. So we're gonna, let's see. We're gonna transport back to the, oh, of course. So yeah, fun fact, if you try to transport yourself back into the light world with the magic mirror, and you're in a spot that you otherwise couldn't physically access, it will automatically transport you back, as we just saw. Oh, good lord. Okay, one more time. I forgot, when you walk through the front gate, it transports you regardless of what side you're on. Okay, one more time. Here we go. Here we go. But since we're here, let's get a little exploring done. Something we haven't done too much. Nuts. We haven't just kind of explored for a while, so I figured today would be a good time to get some of that done. But first things first. Let's not die. Alright, let's get the boomerang out, and boom. Also, might be a good time to stop by that island and expand our arrows and our bombs a bit. The process is a little tedious, unfortunately, but it works. So I figured we'll just need two reds this time. I don't think we use a lot of magic in this dungeon, and in fact, it's probably not till we get to some of the later dungeons that we're really going to need the extra magic. Probably starting around Dungeon 5, which is the Ice Palace. So, let's get into it. Oh, come on, guy. There we go. There we go. He was stubborn. He didn't want to go. Sorry, bud, but it's you or me. Thunk. Okay. So, let's go to the southeast, toward Lake Hylia first. And we'll swing by there, jump into the lake, and whatnot. So, you know, as I kind of mentioned in a previous episode, I was trying to get some ideas for future content and such, you know, other games we can do long plays on. But, you know, also looking at, you know, maybe doing different segments, maybe some shorter segments. There's a lot of game reviews out there already, although I did consider that, but there's a ton of channels already doing game reviews. You know, it's not really hard to find something. So I'm not sure how much extra value I could add by just doing another game review. So I kind of backed out of that idea. One other thing I did consider, though, would be, you know, possibly gaming news. You know, commentary on news in the gaming world, what's going on with you know, developers and console manufacturers and such and so forth. You know, just, you know, share with you my commentary on those. That's an idea. And those would also probably be shorts, you know, maybe 5-10 minutes depending on the subject matter. So that's an idea. Of course, on that note, you know, it would probably be, you know, I'd probably have to upload more frequently, shorter segments, because, you know, the news changes every day, as you all are aware, lots of things go on, so by the time I get to covering a news story, if I'm only uploading a couple times a week, it's already old news, by the time I get to it. Without getting too personal, I do work full time as well. I hold down a full time job. I do work from home. Some days I work in an office. Other days, so I do have a big time commitment there already. So to add another big segment, I'm not sure, but I'm kicking the idea around. Actually, that just gave me an idea. We can do maybe like a weekly news segment covering, some of the large, the most important stories of the week, and then just kind of doing a recap and commentary once a week on those. That's definitely an idea. Yeah, that's actually not too bad, so I might consider doing that. That way, I don't really have the pressure to kind of keep up with, with doing the daily posts. Again, there are a lot of channels out there that are already cover daily news stories. So I don't want to just be another channel with the same content. I do want to offer value, to the viewer. Offer some some unique perspective possibly, but we'll see how that goes. Gotta remember to write that one down. I write everything down, whether it's on a notepad, it's on my phone in the notes section, or my calendar. I just got this thing. I've got to write stuff down because I hate forgetting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so my memory's not quite as good, not quite as sharp. So, yeah, I definitely have this thing where, I just feel very compelled to have to write things down. Plus, it does, what's the word we're looking for? It does give me some peace of mind to write something down, especially something that's, I consider, at least somewhat important. That way I know, I'll take care of it later, or I'll remember it later, and, I don't end up sitting there for an hour trying to figure out what it was what it was I was trying to recall from earlier. So, anywho. So, as I was kind of showing earlier, the mysterious pond there, you throw rupees in. Every 100 rupees, you get to increase your arrows or your bombs by a capacity of 5. The arrows, I believe, cap out at 50. And the bombs, I want to say those cap out at 25 or 30. Not 100% certain on the bombs, but on the arrows, I'm almost positive it's 50. So here is the Ocarina player. But I think we need to encounter him. Oop. Rupees. Yeah, sometimes if you charge into a tree, you get some rupees. Because why not? Not a bad deal. So yeah, being able to carry more bombs and arrows does help. While you're traveling around or exploring dungeons. I'm not a big bomb person, as mentioned previously. Sometimes they're useful. But the arrows for sure, I do like to have a lot of arrows. And in fact, it's that infamous ice dungeon that I find that I start to use the bombs more frequently. So, I'll probably stop by once more just to get to 20. As I recall, they're also easy to come across in the dungeon, but you're also using a lot too, so you don't want to run out. But just having that 20 capacity, just makes it a little easier. Okay, so now we're back to the Dark World, and we're gonna head kind of here toward the central center of the map. But you know what? Before... Why don't we do this? Why don't we do this? I'm not sure if we can access that part of the map yet, but let's just check. Let's give it a whirl. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, too close there, Mr. Cyclops. Too close. You need the magic hammer to pound down those pegs. You know, someone thought it was a good idea just to, you know, put some purple pegs up in the world. Hey, this is a good spot. This will slow Link down. Because, you know, it's not like Link can climb or anything, which I find kind of strange. I know he doesn't look very tall here, but, I mean, come on. You can't climb, dude? You can't climb? Unbelievable. Okay, so looks like we're getting near. Whoop. Yeah, sometimes those trees, if you hit them in the wrong spot, you run into their nose and you just get bounced off. All right, there we are. Okay, so we got the shovel. So let's... Now that we have the shovel, we're going to warp back here to the light world. It's somewhere in this vicinity. I'm not sure if it's in a random location or... Oh, wow. Okay, that didn't take too long at all. That was quick. So easy, pretty easy quest to get the ocarina. Not a lot, not too heavily involved. I don't think it's usable in the Dark World. But we will find some use for it in the light. Let's see here. Okay. So, let's go ahead and head east. And we'll get into the dungeon now. Okay. I think we're close. Maybe, actually, I think we went a little too far. Backtrack a little bit. There we go. There it is. Okay, so before we get in, we have to drain the water. But we can't drain the water in the Dark World. We gotta do it in the Light World. Let's get in there. Easy peasy. It's the right switch. So you open the little dam doors. That drains the water, and now we just head back. And now we're ready to go in. Easy peasy. Okay. Oh, well, we already figured that out. Or rather, I told you. So, as I said, this is not a spoiler-free walkthrough. So long as I recall what to do. Easy peasy. Through the first room and down. Okay, yep. We see a little crack on the wall there. Let's see what's over here. Whoa. Oh, and another chest. Sweet. So we got the map. Okay. So again, one of those dungeons where it's limited floors, but you know, it's a pretty wide expanse, particularly basement level 1, which is where we are right now. Basement 2 is a lot smaller, and then the first floor is much, much smaller than that. So, let's get to it. Let's see if we remember how to get through. Again, spoiler, you know, it's not a spoiler-free walkthrough. I didn't do any prep work prior to jumping in. I'm just kind of jumping in without any, you know, we're just gonna kind of wing it. See how much I can remember on my own. Oh, darn it. Hate those jellyfish. Yeah. A lot of obstacles. Oh, you got it. Unbelievable. Ooh, that was close. Okay, we need another bomb. So let's see here. Let's see here. Nothing there. Let's go through here. See if we can find something useful. Oh, a key. We can get through this door here and into the next room. Okay, these little kind of look like little whack-a-moles. You can't get through, but the hammer, boom, takes care of them pretty quickly. And this little switch, just kind of walk next to it until it moves. That'll flood, and that should give us access to the stairs that were inaccessible prior. Let's bomb this crack. And straight through. Some more rupees on a bomb. Okay. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. And we're through. And on to the next room. Okay. This is the main room, I think. Yeah, this is going to be kind of one of the big rooms we'll be going back and forth in. So, let's see here. Why don't we start... Yeah, some of these spawns are infinite. I think these guys that come out of the sides, they'll just keep coming. So you kind of have to be on your guard constantly. You know, the enemies become more numerous, more dangerous. You know, there's parts of the game you can kind of just, you know, it doesn't take as much focus and concentration, but here, yeah, things start to get a little trickier. So we made it through, and we got a compass for our trouble. Sweet. All right. Whew, okay, so we still got a little ways to go, but we're making good progress. Got you. Okay. This room's in. Oh, good lord. Give me a break. For you people with pets, I'm sure you know, but don't they always seem to find the absolute worst possible time? Yeah, it's only when I have to do something does my cat want attention, or she wants to play. Only when I'm busy, or when I'm about to start to do something, then she comes over. She'll just be sitting there chilling, doing her thing. I have a 7-year-old domestic short hair. By the way, her name is Lady, and she just has this knack of always finding the most inopportune time. Every time. Yeah, she'll leave me alone. She'll just sit there and do cat things, and then she just knows, oh, Dad's busy now. Time to go interrupt. Good times. Okay, so that's done. Let's break through here. And we're through. Okay, now we can just walk right over, no problem. And we can swim over those blocks instead of pushing. Even better. Alright, so we're through here, on to the next room. On to the next. Ah! Every time. Okay, let's see here. Is there anything up here? No, nothing up here. Let's get through, and we're gonna go up a floor. Boom. Easy peasy. Well, this is interesting. Alright. Alright, alright. Avoid you, avoid you. I think the chest was on the left. Yes, sirree, it was. And there might be something on the right, but then I get stuck. Huh, there's some orange, those orange blocks are gonna block the path, so I wonder... Oh boy. Down at 2.5 hearts again. Should tread carefully. I wonder if I hit the blocks, will that give me access to that side? Let's give it a shot. Okay. Got through there. Whew. Just gotta be a little careful. Oh boy, that was close. Okay, now let's head back. This time we'll jump down the right. I'm debating, do we use the life medicine? Let's play it dangerously for a bit. If it gets a little hairy, then we'll use the first one. But I was planning on saving it for the boss fight. I'd like to save at least one, you know, just in case. Just in case. Mistakes are made, timing's off. And we don't want that. We don't want that. Oh boy. You know what? This room's kind of gnarly, so let's do it. We can always exit the dungeon later and grab Oh, nice. No hits. No hits. We'll just play it carefully. A little more carefully. Wow. All that for 10 rupees. But 25 more rupees, and boom, the big key. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay, that was worth it. I'm like, that seems like a lot of trouble for 10 rupees. But 35 rupees and the dungeon key? Okay. Not bad. Alright. Moving on. Pretty much have most of that part sorted out, and now we're heading to toward the end of it here. Whoops. Boom. We can open up the chest, which is the hook shot. Another awesome weapon. You know, functions similar to the boomerang, where it can hit enemies, but it also acts as a grappling hook. Not all objects can act as a you know, you can't connect to everything, but you can hit a lot of them. So you just kind of experiment, see what works, what doesn't. But this thing is a lot of fun, and it's really helpful to have out in the world exploring. Alright, there's that last key. So let's head on out. Of course, I made that mistake. Sometimes when you pick up things that you're not supposed to, if you leave the room quickly and run back in, it should reset those little skulls. Yep, they're back. Alright. Next room. Oh, also a neat thing about the hookshot, it finally gives you a nice, without having to resort to your arrows, you can hit the jellyfish. Oh. You can hit the jellyfish with those, and of course, since it doesn't run off ammo, it's infinite ammo. Extremely helpful. Let's see. Alright. Alright, so we gotta get down there, but that means we'll have to drain something. So we'll have to find some stairs that lead us in that direction. So, excuse me. So I think it's gonna be that door to the right there, because this one, I don't think this room actually leads. Well, wait, does it? What's in here? What the? Oh, come on. I don't think there was anything in that room, actually, come to think of it. Yeah, see, I think we have to go to that room to the right, because here, we can't flip the switch from this side. So, if we head back to where we came from... Yeah, screw those guys. Screw you guys, I'm going home. And take care of you. All is well. Okay. Alright, that solves that. Okay. Okay, I think it was... Yep, through here. And down the stairs we go. Trip the switch. And we're through. Excellent. Another heart. And we're doing pretty good. Let's keep on cruising. Alright, let's see here. We should go... So we gotta head to the north room there. Not sure there's anything else here. Looks like we've been there before, but... Ah, a couple of treasure chests. A couple hearts. We'll take it. 20 rupees and 20 rupees. Alright. Not bad. Not a bad find. see here. Yep. Little hidden room there. Oh, but you know what? There's something else over here. Maybe we can find some goodies. Anything worthwhile? Arrows, bombs, rupees, bombs. Okay. Alright, well, we don't need any more at this point, so let's head back this way. There we go, there we go. And upstairs. Whew, and we're full health too. Awesome. Awesome sauce. I recall this room's a little tricky. Because there's no real way to avoid those. And you can't even bomb them from here, unfortunately. Which is odd, because the bomb's exploding right there, and they're clearly still alive. But, you know, useful if you need to stock up on some gear. Maybe the hookshot works? Nope. Oh, back out this way. Yeah, you can't hit him with the sword. Oh, you know, come to think of it, we haven't picked up any of the medallions. Not sure if they would have been helpful here, but yeah, if I recall, there's one on top of Death Mountain, like to the west of the Tower of Hera. There's another. I know one more for sure in the Dark World. Where's the third? Where's the third? Oh, it'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. I can remember where two of them are. The third might be in the desert. Okay, so we'll need the hookshot to fight this guy. We'll have that brought up. And onwards. Yeah, just use your hookshot. Pull those little... They look like little clouds almost, you know, kind of guarding him. Easy peasy. You pull off one at a time. Hit him with your sword a few times. Boom. He's not too difficult. Just a little time consuming. Boom. Knocked out another one. Knocked out another one. Whoa, a little close. Let's see. Look at another one. Two more. Alright, it's down to one. Yeah. The giant floating eyeball. Boom. Now he's gonna kind of jump around and charge at you. Just keep your distance, keep your sword charged. When he comes at you, swing. That's it. He should go down pretty soon. Just make sure he doesn't land on you or corner you. That's it. Easy boss. Heck, you know, honestly, I think the first dungeon boss was a lot tougher than him. Wow. Crystal number 2. 2 down, 5 to go. Alright. Easy peasy. Yeah, that's it. You know, we're only running 34 minutes and change here, which I'm surprised given the fact that we spent the first maybe 10 minutes exploring and, you know, out and about in the world. So yeah, not too bad. So that means the dungeon only took 25 minutes. Not bad. Alright. Well done, adventurers. We've Knocked another one out of the park. Easy peasy. So next is number 3. Number 3 is one of my least favorite dungeons in the group because navigating it is not like any one of the single dungeons that we've done before. 3 is unique. You know, it's definitely not as difficult as the Ice Palace number 5, but just the way it's laid out, and you'll see what I'm talking about once we get to it next time. Yeah, 3 it's just a pain. It's just a pain. It's not fun. I don't enjoy 3 at all. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. Thank you all so much for staying through and watching. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. And until then, later days.